See, that was a very funny joke where then... Which will be useless to the YouTube audience. Hey, what's up if you're watching on YouTube? What I just did there was a hilarious joke for the live viewers where I pretended that you couldn't hear me because we've been having some audio issues. But everything seems to be working now. So, yeah. Did you enjoy lunch? I did. It's all gone now. Actually, I have a second onigiri, but I'll be saving that for a break. Everything seems to be working, Paul. I forgot to tweet because I was distracted by all of that happening. So now you get to watch me take this picture. Smile, chat. Wow, what an unattractive photo of me. And tweet. Secret Graham strats always have a secondary onigiri. Yup. Excuse me. Anyway, I'm here, and in a little bit, James also will be. But he's not here yet, so he can't stop us from doing whatever we want to do. Which is to say, whatever I want to do. Which is to say, try to navigate this new ridiculous play blade. Hang on, let me switch to there so that the subs actually make noise. And let's go over to the subs. Fungal Bird with a 10-month resub. Huna Hupu 92 for 6 months. Fire Owl for 22 months. And 397 also for 22 months. Thank you. Yeah, there's Cube. Let's actually go check that out. So there is Cube. It looks like there's a deck that was drafted. Oh, and, well, guess we don't need to worry about that. Oh, good, Kumana. So there's Cube. There's also, I discovered, oh, this thing's, oh, hang on. Yeah, there's Strixhaven Quick Draft. I don't know how, it's been here for like a week and nobody told me. And there's also Crimson Vow. I don't know what color challenge is, but it's probably not draft, so. Joe, jeez.
Yeah, I was gonna mention there's Strixhaven quick drafts. you might want to check those out.
Thank you, appreciate it. I don't know why that startled me so much. Your voice, you sounded very present. Anyway, so I don't know. What do we think? We got Cube, we got Crimson Vow, we've got Strixhaven. What's everyone thinking? We could do a poll. Let's do that. Let's do a poll. Cube is always fun. That's not true. Poll. Aha. Drafto. Responses. Cube. Bow wow. All right, we got a minute. Boom. There's your poll. You want Cube, Vow Wow, or Strix? Very normally worded poll. Wow, don't nobody want to see Crimson Vow, hey? Oh, no, 2 people do. Did you know that WWE 2K22 is coming out in March? Is it? Is it, though? And what's the roster going to look like? Can you imagine being those developers with all the layoffs and firings that WWE's been doing this past year? Can you imagine working on that game and going like, okay, scrap another dozen people? Actually, maybe they just keep all the wrestlers and then it's a great way to play with the AEW roster. Doc Awesome for 69 months. Nice. Oh, well, it was close. It's 48 to 48. 48 people voted for Cube, and 48 people voted for not Cube combined. 40 for Strixhaven, 8 for Crimson Vow. So I guess it's Cube. A runoff? Nah, that's alright. We'll do Cube. I just like Strixhaven. Because I like forcing big teamer. It's good stuff. Speaking of good day, Internet. And your raid. Welcome, Raiders. You're right on time. We're just about to start drafting. Stupid democracy, says Froteen. Do you cube draft into a Strixhaven draft? Oh, yeah, right. When we go 03 in the cube. Perfect. Can this be more useful? More pointed at me? How about that? Good noises. Mono black, let's go. All right, what actually is good here? Key to the archive. It's probably key. Graham and I on the same page today. Says Megados. Force mono black, lol. Key for good. I mean, key is just good stuff, right? Key is just the absolute value one can pull out of the key. Also, Mechagodzilla, always fun. That's true, you can play key in mono black, and this probably wheels. These ones are cool, I suppose. Yeah, let's take the key. The key just puts in so much good work. Oh, there we go. Having turned my headphones up, I can now hear what's happening. If Royal NPC asks, if the streams are posted to the Loading Ready Live YouTube channel, why is the Loading Ready Live Variety stream posted to the Loading Ready Run YouTube channel? You know what? That's an excellent question. No further questions. I will actually answer that in just a moment. Deliberately no arena noises? Can you not hear the arena noises? I can. Can you not hear that? It's probably the Oracle. Let me double check. You should be able to hear it. No arena. What? Yeah, we'll take Oracle of Moldiah. That's fine. So nobody heard that, hey? Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Alright, I'll just turn it up. There we go. Now it's louder. What? Ooh, Eska? Man. Oracle's fun, but what if we were forcing mono black? That said, Eska? If we want to do 5-color nonsense, we need to start taking some of these lands. Woodland Cemetery for the Obliterator Wheel. You know what? We'll take Essica, because, you know, worst case, we just play the green side. I hope you heard that. Good lord. Ooh, Greenseeker. Greenseeker's not a fair card. There's also Faceless Agent. Olbosh? Yeah, we'll take Greenseeker. Hot Dog Dan says, Graham, I used to have the same Ray-Ban glasses as you. Do you find them cutting into your ears? No, I don't. Which is odd, because my ears are enormous. All right, let's start taking some lands. Pathway, Sanctum, because I don't think we need either of these green cards. Let's take Sanctum. Uh-huh. Oh, we don't have fancy Lovestruck Beast. It's interesting. Bum. Celestis. Celestis does all kinds of shenanigans with multiple colors of stuff. That's true. It's possible that we're not 5-color. We could just take Toski. I'll take the Celestis. So take this Triome. Nothing in here is particularly leaping out to me, and this is at least is 3 colors or cycling it. Ooh, Finale of Devastation. Or a Deathcap Glade. Or Old Rutsty. Actually, Rexage is probably the kind of thing you just want to have around in this cube, hey? We could take the Finale. Tough call. I don't know. Let's take Rexage. Themlin for 23 months, who says, ah yes, almost 1 year. Welcome back. And Tangle Trail for 95 months. That's almost as many days as dollars I've spent on Magic the Gathering. All right then. Yeah, I'll take Rishkar. Yeah, the Obliterator didn't wheel, so glad we weren't forcing a mono black. And now we'll just take a land, because the rest of these are not for this deck. Now we'll just take a land. Craig. Actually, I'll take Groves here, because we can cycle the Groves if we don't need it. We have so much land. Alright, this is all just laying the groundwork. Look at that. See, the green is open. Do we want either of these? The greatest non-human creature you control. Just gonna take the pathway. Which AFR land was that? That was the... This one? I don't know which one. Sure. Why not, Vadrik? Come on in. And Delver. We're not playing Delver. Okay, so this pack, we get to pick up the payoffs. Probably. It might just be Solemn Simulacrum, though. What's this do again? Enchant player. Enchanted creatures, they lose all their abilities and their 1/1s, and they can't activate abilities that aren't mana abilities or loyal abilities. It's kind of fun. It's probably Solemn or Karn. Or Banefire. Xando69 says, overwhelming splendor, more like overwhelming OP scoops. Yeah. That said, I know there's an Ember Cleave, but this is not really looking in an Ember Cleavey direction. I'm just going to take Sad Robot over here. Also, I'm going to put all these land into the board for now. Don't leave the cleave. I have leaved the cleave. I have left the cleft. Retreat is okay. Retreat's a fine card. Retreat was wildly powerful in its original draft format. In this cube, I think Retreat is okay. Is okay. Oh, Zebralicious. This card is ridiculous. D-Toots. There's this Aurora. Probably Toots. Probably little Toots. We'll probably get a land back out of this pack. There's 5 different lands in this pack. Toot toot. Big Toots. Easy there, Big Toots. Started shuffling through your library the other day. I was considering the orrery, but at this point I feel like I've taken enough colorless dirtle around cards, and I should probably... I mean, this is also kind of dirtly, but at least I get to go looking for something that might do stuff. Now this is the kind of giant dirtly card I'm looking for. Oh, these are ridiculous. All dirtle, no win con? Heck yeah. Oh yeah, icy. Yeah, Visionary's like probably the right kind of pick here. But we could also take the Immortal Sun. I love the Immortal Sun. We got ramp. Let's take the Immortal Sun. Well, Eldest Reborn, Valkmira, or I guess sometimes Redain. Yeah. I think we are mostly... Currently, we're mostly green and, like, maybe a bit of black for the Toots. Oh, boy. Thief. Angel. Outland Liberator. There is Bolus's Citadel, which is not the kind of... With these expensive cards, it's not the kind of thing we want. I might just take Thief of Sanity. It's like this or what? Edict, Outland Liberator. Yeah, Esper Sentinel's alright. Let's just take Thief. I wish Thief wouldn't scream in my ears like that. Shadow Spear. Gary. Chain Web. Shatter Skull Smashing. Lorehold Command, maybe. Spear's generally pretty good. We have creatures, right? We've got 7 creatures. So we have 7 creatures already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We do have 7 creatures. Look at that. Huh. I know. We should have gone mono black. Sure. Sure, we'll take the spear. We will need some more creatures at some point. Or not necessarily. Ooh, Volo. Whenever you cast a creature spell... No. No, that's not what we're doing. This is the kind of thing we should be doing. Maybe I do get to play big Teamer Strixhaven spells. Let's go! Ooh, Mana Form Hellkite. Probably just want Incubation Druid. What kind of lands do I even have? Yeah. I'll take Banefire. Sometimes people just die. What are we drafting today? Well, this is the cube. As for what deck we're drafting, I've never done this. I've never drafted this before, so. It's 8 mana. We're drafting nonsense, though I guess we want to spend a bunch of mana on this one, too. Cultivate. Oh, it's only basics. Alright, let's take the Orrery. Fine. It's only 7 mana, he said, passing the 8 mana thing. Let's do it. Oh, I see. Or we could take Valentin and Lisette. Lisette is ridiculous, even if I don't have ways to gain life. Let's take Icy. Dragon Master Outcast. Yeah, maybe we'll just make dragons. Edict. Probably need to kill some stuff early on. I don't actually think we're running that. Oh yeah, right. Celestis gains life. Shoot, I forgot about that. This is looking fine. This is great. Sure. Okay. Pack 3. Yeah. It's Vivian Reed. God Pharaoh's Gift. Some lands here. Halaka Predation. Blood for Bones. Probably just take Vivian. Vivian Reed in the Immortal Sun deck. Yeah. Hey, I did have a... I don't think it was on camera. I did have a deck where I played Yorion and blinked my own Immortal Sun so I could activate both my Planeswalkers that turn. The chance to have both these in play at the same time is, like, slim, surely.
Let's tear this place apart.
Hi, Vivian. You were all the way in my ears. Unas84 with a 49-month resub. Limonini12 for 3 months. Sorry about that. Welcome back. And Roku Noir for 6 months. Just watched the Kaldheim Collector Booster Crack-a-Pack. Graham butchering my name. Harald never gets old. What's up, Harald? Ooh, Primal Command. Patient Rebuilding. Unburial Rights. Scoos. I know. I kind of want a bunch of these things. Bolus D&D. The Harold and Kumar joke was good. I don't care what all the other viewers say. Really? Did ever... I haven't looked at the comments yet. Was there a lot of negative response to that joke? Wow, a lot of people want the Scoos. So I guess we'll go for the Scoos? Sure. I didn't look at the comments either. Alright, fair enough. Ooh, Elder Gargara. Teleportation Circle. Artifact or creature. This is not a teleportation circle deck. We've got like Key and Solemn. I think we'll take Garg here. Yeah, let's take big Gargs. Woo! I have the lands for that, right? Yeah, we've got Scattered Groves, and that's it. Yeah, there's Huntmaster. I got ways to make mana. Elish Norn is just ridiculous. Ash Burnham says, porcelain mommy. I don't know how I feel about that. Here we go. Let's take the overgrown farmland here. Passing... Yikes! Passing Helana and Elena, Tendershoot Dryad, Arena, Murderous Rider, and Mana Tithe. But no, we should take the farmland now. Hey, James. You join us. You join us mid-draft. It's great. It's going great. Coob. Kaya's fairly inexorable, but probably just Goose. Goose is ramp and fixing. Everyone likes Monkey. I also like Monkey, but we have ways to deal with artifacts and stuff, so I think we want to honk. That was so loud. Oh, here.
No.
Mirari's Wake. There's a temple, there's Mirari's Wake, there's Jessica's Chariot.
The fixed one, or how does this work?
Yeah,
again?
it's the rebalanced one.
The real, yeah, not the fixed one.
Sure. Let's take the Wake.
So what's this deck trying to do?
I'm so glad you asked.
Okay. I like the Magma Opus. That's cool.
We have a lot of lands, so like we could definitely play that. Oop. I guess we took Night back. Sure. What's this do? Oh, it gives everything Outlast. I'll take Godpharaoh's Gift. I don't think we're playing it, though. Sure. What's this do? Return X card from graveyard. Ooh, yes, please. What? I don't think we're running Cruel Reality. Oh. Okay, I have no idea what we're doing here. Bugberry with a 43-month resub, and Wolf Strike with an 18-month resub. Welcome back. So the initial plan was like, wow, that's a good wheel too. Was like 5-color shenanigans because we've got Essica. We picked up Essica like 3rd pick.
Mm-hmm.
Essica / the Prismatic Bridge. There she is. Right? So it's like, oh, okay, we'll do 5-color bridge stuff.
Right.
And that might still be a possibility.
I love our lands right now.
Yeah, you can't see them because they're behind James. 2, 3, 3, 3, 6. Well, we have a lot of fixing, so we'll throw that in. But first, we've got to make 8 cuts. Cast bridge, hit Norn, easy game. Exactly. None cuts. Hey, okay. I think there's probably some cuts. Probably from the creatures, if I'm being honest.
I don't like Chainer's Edict.
That's fair.
I
What if we need Shadow Spear?
No, probably not.
Icy's a little slow. Icy's a little slow. Yeah, I don't think this is a Alana and Elena deck.
So like you could cut Thief, you could cut Eldest Reborn, like, and just kind of make it a little bit more. Those are your only 2. I guess you have Demonic Tutor still.
Toot. So in terms of like fixing, we've got the Goose, we've got Incubation Druid, but that's only if we already have land of that mana. We've got Essica. We've got Key, Celestis, and we have a bunch of lands. So I'm actually not as worried about colors, but sure. I just like using Thief to steal my opponent's stuff. Rishkar only taps for green.
Yeah.
Is Dryad worth it? Which
The green-
Dryad? Green Seeker?
yeah.
I mean, kinda. Like, Dryad often just lets you draw a second card. But we could cut Dryad. Is the Orrery too slow? I mean, probably.
Yeah, I could see cutting the Orrery.
This is not a focused deck.
Just a conspiracy. Welcome back for 33 months.
Cut blue. Well, the blue, I think... Here, let's put the lands in. I think the blue is kind of free. I could be wrong. Okay, green and red, green and white, green and white, green and blue. So we've got
we
blue, black. We've got blue, white. Sorry, black, white. And we've got this one.
I don't think we play that one. Well,
I mean, you can cycle it is the thing.
yeah.
Right? Yeah, I think we run that one too. Icy out? Sure. Don't forget, this taps land also. Which is kind of funny. Ack. There. 3 more cuts. This mammoth is just a big dumb thing.
Mm-hmm.
Nightpack Ambusher is just a big old wolf.
Yeah.
And maybe Helena and Elena. Do we need all these lands? I don't see why not. That's true. The mammoth can just count as a land. That's a good point. Oh yeah, no, we're gonna fix some of this up. We don't need this many red sources, for example.
Okay.
Is Opus castable? Oh yeah. Opus is castable. We have a lot of ways to generate off-color land. Wildest Dreams? I mean, yeah, we could get rid of Wildest Dreams. I just kind of feel like we might want to get stuff back from the graveyard late game. All right, let's take out Helena. I think Eldest Reborn is fine. So we get stuff back from a bin. Cut a land. We got what, 17? No, I think we still want 17 lands. Oh right, yeah. Okay, we've got 3 red spells and 4 red sources. We probably only need like 1 mountain. Black, we've got what? Tutor Eldest Reborn? Okay, we definitely don't need that many swamps. Do we need basic islands? No, I don't know why. No, because we've got... Well, we've got 1 Botanical Sanctum and then other ways to make mana. I'll keep 1 in there. Maybe I will put 1 mountain back in. Have 1 of each basic for the robot? Yeah. Huh? Oh yeah, I got those for Desert Bus. They're Captain Picard's tea Earl Grey mug, yeah. Turns out they're too small. Yeah, they're really small. Replace a forest with a mammoth? You know what? I like it. Let's do that. Great. How much were the DS9 mugs? Those mugs are great. And they were not that expensive. I got them on Wayfair. I can look up the name. Add the black-white land? Oh, I could do that. I will add that over... Yeah, they're called Hot Joe. I'll add the black and white land over one of those plains. I think. Or maybe over a swamp. Easy. Alright. Cube barely beat out Strixhaven Quick Draft in a poll.
Wait, oh, like
I did a
us,
poll.
for what us,
For us.
for what we should do today?
Yeah, it was 48 votes for Cube, 40 votes for Strixhaven Quick Draft, and 8 votes for Crimson Vow.
Or Crimson Vow.
Or Crimson Vow. It's just been around for a while.
Sure is a cube.
This is...
I'm not a fan.
It's awkward, certainly.
I don't think we can keep that.
Yeah, I think you're right. There we go.
Yeah, this is better.
I'm gonna put back probably Immortal Sun. I think. Could put back Banefire. Yeah, actually, with the key, we'll be able to cast something sooner. Let's put back Banefire. And let's lead with that.
Yeah, word.
Ooh, that is loud. There we go. Uh-oh. We can cast Toots. Unless you control 2 or more of them. So, in fact, it's the only thing we can cast. What do we want? Are we gonna toot for a land? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, you probably
Go get ramp? Yeah. What do we ramp?
wait, probably.
Mirari's Wake?
Isn't it?
We're a ways off casting that. We didn't get the Cultivate. The Celestis we can for sure cast. We'll be able to cast Essica for sure. So maybe it's just the Celestis. Because we'll for sure be able to cast that next turn.
That's fair.
A land? I mean, but what?
No, I think you go with the Celestis over.
Alright. Oh, it's true. Celestis also is going to gain life against an aggro deck, hopefully. Boros! Oh no! Oh, nothing. Hey, look, see? We drew the Mirari's Wake. We're fine.
Perfect.
Everything's
Just like
great.
I wrote it up.
Yeah. Now, when it becomes day and night, it's a loot, right? You may draw a card. Okay. Oh.
Wait, what?
They stomped
Oh,
us.
stomped us.
They stomped our face. Okay. Guess we're taking another turn off. But next turn's gonna be great.
I mean, you just take the lightning bolt, right?
Probably?
Well, no, you take Doomblade.
Yeah? Yeah, it's probably
It's probably Doomblade. Doomblade hits more.
Oh, right.
Probably Immortal Sun, right?
Yeah, I think
like,
so.
I think that's...
Targeting this also deals 2 damage to us.
It's true.
And to draw our board wipe, that would be Hellish Norn. No, they get their own toots.
Ooh. Ay, ay, ay. King of Doma, welcome back for 100 months.
Yikes.
Holy cow, the big 100. And on my favorite lure show to boot. Just want to say, here's to another 100. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, King of Doma. Appreciate it.
Another 100 months, huh?
Jar of Goats says Cube is messed up. It is. Live by the sword, die by the sword. Yeah, pretty much. Well, we drew Elish Norn. We don't have any way to cast Elish Norn. But we could cast Mirari's Wake.
then we die.
No, we could cast Mirari's Wake.
Uh-huh.
And Doomblade the Bone Crusher Giant. And then go to 2 on board. So I guess we'll do that. Because that taps for black, yes. Whee! They definitely tutored for dragon. Oh, they absolutely tutored for something that's gonna kill us.
What?
I was just.
Oh, that's first strike. I was
yeah,
like,
I was just curious.
Okay. Okay.
Lightning bolt to the dome? Surely? The fact they didn't play anything pre-combat. Showdown of the Scalds?
We're not dead!
No! We're dead to Fiashino Pyromancer.
Oh, we are!
Oh, no!
Because we can't...
Norn doesn't save us. Yeah, still play Norn.
I mean, you still play
Yeah.
for fun and go out on our terms, but there's no play that keeps us alive, right?
No. No, there's not. Can we gain life off the Celestis somehow? No.
No.
We can make it become... we can make it change, but that costs 3 mana. And the Celestis, and we don't have that much... I mean, Rexage, it doesn't, none of that helps us, unfortunately. If we draw land off the loot. Rexaging this doesn't save us, though. Yeah, I guess we'll just style on him.
It's a blocker, but then they have another creature. We're at 2.
Yeah,
But they swing with both, we die.
yeah.
Even with a blocker. Moves and Smiles, welcome back for 45 months. And Kakamais, welcome back for 40. Thank you.
Yeah, they've got lethal right here. They just have to cast Viashino Pyromancer and then we die.
Ah, boo!
Maybe they thought Pyromancer wouldn't happen if we didn't kill, if they didn't kill Elishnorn.
I mean, maybe, but...
Oh well. Alright, so the deck is doing what it's supposed to do. It just wasn't fast enough against Boros.
Yeah. I don't know. It feels like every time I've watched this cube, decks like ours kind of get stomped on by decks like theirs.
That's not unreasonable. If you're in the decks like ours mirror, though.
Yes. Those are fun.
Yeah.
And I've watched a few of those.
Oh, that's a keep.
Yep.
Easy keep. Yeah. Lead with the Triome, I think. We could play the Mammoth. I think we'll lead with the Triome. And then into Pathway on green, Druid. Well, this is a red source anyway, so yeah, we can still do that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we don't need to do that because we have a forest, so... Is aggro too powerful, or is Dirtle just too tempting? I think Dirtle's too tempting. How long has it been since you and I have been in person for an LRRMTG?
This is the first time since before the pandemic.
Jesus, really?
Yeah,
Well,
because I've done a few with Graham, but not. There was, yeah,
with Adam.
Adam.
3 years, says
very-
Diabor.
I'm very tired.
No.
Well, it hasn't been 3 years. It's 2 years.
That was so heartless of our opponent. I guess we just play this Mammoth.
Will there be any Friday night paper fight tomorrow night? Yes. It is Commander with Graham, Adam, Wheeler, and Ben.
I should post that I'm bringing a deck that's bad. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, that's really good, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely love to see it. Where's the thread for
Ooh,
this? There it
fancy
is.
demonic tutor.
Ooh. I thought that was your go-to, bringing a bad deck. Yeah, I generally bring a bad deck. All right, well, let's kill that one then.
That's just rude.
Yes, I agree. Did they tutor for an island, you think? Maybe. Oh, Clone Crafter!
Ooh.
Oh no. They're gonna get like Elder Gargaroth or something awful.
Wait, hold on. Do we...
So we could tutor for something.
So if we tutor, that's 5. No, that's 9.
They got Elishnor? Oh, I hope not. Top 4 cards of your library, you may reveal a creature. I think we just Viv this turn.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I will attack, though.
What does Vivian do again?
Plus is...
Right.
Get a creature, probably. I'm going to leave back one of these creatures. Well, actually, Clonecrafter only has 1 power.
Yeah, I think you're okay with a trade
Yeah.
on any of those.
Yeah, I think so, too. And they're at 10, so, like, they kind of want to trade off here anyway.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
That's fair, though. I'm okay with it.
You can't stop nature.
All right, Vivian. Probably Oracle, I guess?
Yeah, I think you just Oracle. Also, yeah, they probably should have swords before it pumped the... Ooh,
Oh, goodbye, Viv.
Goodbye, Vivian.
Let's do this again.
Let's do this again sometime. All right. Well, we'll Oracle here. Wildest Dreams back your night and blow up the O-ring. Don't have enough mana for that this turn, but we could. Eventually. Goosed!
The goose.
There's a chance they just die soon, also. But this is cube. There's a chance that they stabilize horrendously. Mm-hmm. All right, if they got Elder Gargar... Oh, they got the bridge! Amazing. At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal cards at the top of your library until you reveal a creature or planeswalker. Put that card on the battlefield and the rest in the bottom of your library. All right.
Do we have any pump or anything like that in our deck?
No, but we got Banefire.
Can we... Yeah, then we win, because we just...
We tutor for Banefire?
Banefire, swing
Yeah.
and exit out, yeah.
Is this taps for red? Yeah.
Yeah. So we just...
That's hilarious.
DT for the card at the top of our deck.
Yeah.
And cast it.
Nice. Love. Reveal this as the top card. Ooh, I'm gonna.
I want that. Yeah.
I want that now. Okay. Okay. Demonic cantrip. Yeah. Why was Banefire revealed? Because of Oracle. I go first. Man, we're doing really well on the card draw today.
Pardon me.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it. Yeah. If their deck is in any way fast, we're in a lot of trouble. This is a very weird hand. Look at the curve! We just need to draw some lands. It showed as revealed in your hand? Because
It plays revealed.
yeah. It gets revealed as soon as it shows up on the top of the library.
Oh, but it was still showing as revealed when we tutored for it. That
right.
might have just been a graphical bug.
That was probably a graphical bug. That's a good point. That's a really good point.
They shouldn't have seen that we got that, but that could just be a graphical glitch and not the actual, not them actually seeing it.
I'm doing it. I'm just mad enough to do it. That thing's gonna do like 8 damage to us if we don't kill it. No! Oh well. You don't shuffle before tutoring. So if you pick the top card, they know. But no, because it's search. It's search your library, so you could shuffle before tutoring. You could just mess your whole deck up if you wanted. Well, all right. We're gonna get to go turn 4 key, so that's cool at least. Nice. Mono white, huh? They could definitely kill this key, which I hope they don't. Day of Judgment, another tutor, Electrolyze. I think we're gonna take Day of Judgment because I feel like against. Oh, what do we pitch here? A Rishkar, maybe? Hey, Beach.
Hey,
What's up?
if you're taking breaks in?
Yeah.
Did you use the washroom?
No. Thank you for the warning.
Because I figured you might need like 3 minutes to go do something. So
Right. Good call. Our key. All right. Land. Dinger. Well, I guess we'll just play Rishkar then. Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
Awkward. Okay. Well. I guess we get Banefire back from our graveyard because we got nothing else we can do.
Yeah.
We're gonna take 5 next turn. Yeah. No, key doesn't let you cast it for any color. Key just taps for 2 mana in any combination. So if the key was around, we'd be able to cast it, and we just haven't drawn any land since. So if we get a second white source, that would be good for the day. Or, yeah, a second white source would be really, well, okay. Worst case scenario, we get, so we can't wake, because we'll basically die. So I guess we've got a Gargaroth, and hope they don't kill it pre-combat.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess the other option there was to Banefire.
Oh! Woo! Adam and I did that like 2 or 3 times last week.
We're so dead.
Oh yeah, we just die here.
Wow, alright.
Adam and I did that a few times last week. It feels bad.
Yeah, man, that's why I like drafting it, because it's so ridiculous.
Getting mana tithed is just no fun.
Good. No spoilers for tomorrow, but I said, to note, my deck is very medium and is not broken at all, so hopefully we're not planning on a sweaty evening of Commander. And Wheeler responded with, Adam's deck contains this card, so I think we'll be good. And I'm not going to share what card it is, but yeah, I think we're good. I think we'll be fine. No, you're never going to guess, so do not try. It'll just make chat unusable for everybody. Oh, we lost the roll. This is fine. This is a good keep.
Frankenstein, welcome back for 48 months.
An island?
Thank you.
Who let this island in this deck? Alright. Keep. If we don't get out of this draft, like if we get kicked from this draft before I get to cast Magma Opus, I'm gonna feel like I have not been vindicated.
Uh-huh.
Ooh. No!
Oh, no. Okay, well, we're going to lose.
Well, I still get to Celestis, so. Daytime.
I foresee something.
All right, so they're just also ramping. This is fine. We get to play. We're a black mana off of casting the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
To that end, do we just Mammoth pass and then on their end step discard Opus to make a treasure token and bridge next turn? Oh, black and no, because the Celestis taps for any color. Sorry, black or red. We need either of those.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, let's do it. I'll trade you for your Bone Crusher. I think this deck might be a bit too slow. No, no, no. It's the opponents that are wrong. Oof. Mammoth is not going to trade because Mammoth is about to die. All right. So white, blue, green, red, black. Nice. I thought it was pretty nice. Yeah, bridge could we could get Norn off bridge. Ooh, Rory. Okay. Take 8. Please don't kill us somehow. Sure. Oh, okay.
I didn't live through hell to lose to you.
Alright, I don't mind Vivian here, because Vivian gets to kill the Aurorary. Which is probably what we want to do. And we can also draw off the Celestis, so let's maybe do that. Viv could also get Norn.
That's true.
Yes. Vivian may kill the Orrery, but what kills the thing that kills the us? I don't know. Maybe +1 is better? I guess they only have 1 card in hand, so unless their 1 card in hand is literally Banefire, then we probably do just want a +1 Viv.
Sure.
Alright.
Meet my newest friend.
Oof.
Yikes. Well, Goose it is.
The food does help. Yep.
Yeah, I don't mind the food. What do they have in their bin? They only have Explorer. Do we have a creature in our bin? We do. We have a couple. Okay. Alright, alright. So we can trade for Bone Crusher here. Which I'm gonna do. Oh. Okay, so they can adapt this into a 3/5. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to block there and there. Yeah. And they're going to adapt. That's a 3/5, so then I'm going to use the ooze. Use the ooze. Using the ooze. It's got to be a creature, so we'll get the mammoth. Also, I gain a life. Oh, the ooze can tap for its own green. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so you've got claws.
Interesting.
I was surprised by that. I'm gonna eat this food. Yum.
The Fickle Cat, 29 months, welcome back.
Ooh, nice. Bonus Rex Sage. That will kill the orrery.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes, please. And I will not draw off the Celestis because I have nothing to discard. So, no.
And now +1 Viv again.
Yeah.
And Elishnorn.
Balance comes.
Dinger.
Damn it.
I'll take the Triome. Let's do this. There she is. Can't cast her this turn anymore. Kind of a shame. Okay. Oh, yeah, let's do that, because I was just going to cycle the Triome anyway. Oh, nice, okay. Play Triumph to avoid looking sus. No, it was all calculated. Oh, we're back up at 15?
Yeah.
When did that happen? I guess between food and ooze and... No, stop!
You can gain an extra life by eating another creature.
I can gain 2 extra life, because then I gain 1 off the swords as well.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Give me that. Oh, that was our only blue source. How are we at 21? Do we gain extra life off of something? Oh, because of swords. Sorry.
Yeah.
Jesus. I literally just said that. Okay, so Viv dies here.
Yeah, you just let this happen.
Go for it.
Not dead yet.
Ooh. Swords, hey.
That's actually kind of frustrating.
Yeah. Makes me not want to play Elishnorn here. No, I don't think we need to draw here. Oh, but we could. We could draw Gargarong. Bait it out? Yeah?
Yeah, we definitely want to now.
Yeah, give me that.
Yeah, so now I think you just play Gargaroth.
Yeah, there's no way they don't swords Gargo there. And I'll hold on to this for potential looting.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Now eventually they'll be able to get Timeless Witness back. I think we just take this?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Yeah. They have 7 mana now. Oh, because they've got Guardian Idol. Well, they're going to lose their Llanowar Elves, so... Yeah, I guess we just do this. Yep.
Oh, wait.
Even if they draw an untapped land, they're not going to be able to eternalize the Witness and get back swords and kill us with it. Or, and kill Norn with it. So. Sure. Oh, Incubation Druid. Sorry, I missed Incubation Druid. Fair point. Well, I missed that. That's very awkward. Oh well. Yeah, more life though. Do we want to draw Mirari's Wake? I don't think so. Let's search for a basic land. No, I want to draw that. I want to draw Wildest Dreams. Yeah, we could just Celestus right now. How many things are in my graveyard? I want to do a big Wildest Dreams, though, so I don't even want to cast it this turn. I can just pass. I will just pass. Then it becomes nighttime. That happens. What other big creature? I've only got 11 cards left in my deck. What other big stuff do we have? What does Wildest Dreams do? Return X cards from your graveyard to your hand. Target cards. Ooh, that's pretty good. Pardon me. Oh, I didn't. I should have responded to it then. Whoopsies. Well, I guess we'll trade with Tusky here.
How many cards do we have left?
9.
Okay.
Luckily, the bridge doesn't mill you out. Sure.
Eat some food?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat a lot of food. What other payloads do we have? That's a great question. I don't know, which is why I really want to cast Wildest Dreams to get all our payloads back. I don't even know if we're gonna live that long, though. What can we get? Let's find out. Ah, nothing. We have no other creatures left. We have no other creatures left in the deck. Oh, okay. Hey, Wake is pretty good. Oh, that's very close to killing our opponent.
Yeah, we do have a lethal Banefire, it's true.
Is Banefire also in the bin?
I don't remember where Banefire is.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we can kick. That's 6. Oh, it's only 9. So we could kick this and deal 10 damage to like these two things.
Mm-hmm.
And that keeps us alive for a bit. And then next turn we can Wildest Dreams and cast stuff.
Yeah, I like that.
So yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we know. I know they can animate the idol, but we're still not dead on board.
They also have no cards in hand, so.
Yeah. Oh, and I get an extra mana. No, I think I need Goose to potentially block the idol rather than just making... I can still make food because that thing taps for 2, so we will pass. All right. So next turn, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21, 21 mana. Don't want to do that. Okay, so how do we kill them?
So, Wildest Dreams what?
I guess just Banefire? Oh no, Banefire's not in the bin. Get Banefire back. Where is Banefire? Is Banefire still in the deck?
It's still in our deck.
Oh. Guess I should have drawn then. Okay. So, I mean, I guess we want Fight with Fire, Wreck Sage, Magma Opus.
Activate Celestis a bunch.
Fight with Fire is any target if it's kicked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does the Knight help? Yeah, Knight can gain us some life, too. So how many cards do we want back? We want 1, 2, 3, 4?
Fire plus Opus is 14. Somebody saying?
Sure.
If the mana works out. Alright.
That one. That one, that one. That one? So then we still have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 mana left over.
Goose.
Oh, and the Goose. Alright, this seems fine. Like, maybe I should have returned more stuff there, but... this is gonna absolutely keep us alive.
Oh yeah, and we have a land of chance.
That's true. Which doesn't...
It's tapped, though. Yeah. So what's Opus do again, exactly?
A bunch of different stuff, but we can't... It's 8 mana, 2, 4, 6... Oh, we can exactly Opus, too. Deals 4 damage to something and we make a thing. Oh, yeah, let's just Opus on their turn. Actually, I don't even need to do that.
Sure.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Opus is inexplicably an instant. Sure. I don't actually want to draw right now. You have the mana? Yeah. 4 damage to any target, tap 2 permanents. So we're gonna deal 4 damage to, I guess, the Goose.
I would say, yeah, probably the Goose, and then tap down.
And then that's it for that, and then tap those things. 2 to the face. Oh, right. Any number of targets. Yeah, I should have done 2 to the face. Whoopsies. The card's just very good, is the thing.
Alright, so we need to deal... We can just DM tutor for... We should just be able to demonic tutor for Banefire here.
Yeah.
Or just draw Banefire.
Or just draw Banefire. Just simply draw Banefire.
Just simply draw Banefire. X equals 19?
Yeah. What are you at?
That was mean.
This cube is silly.
Alright, take a break.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back in 3 minutes after this. After these ads, don't go away. Hi, it's just me. Thanks to Arborist Andrew for a 76-month resub, who says timing is everything, as they resubbed during the break. Let's go. All right, our deck has got to be our deck has had its opportunity to be ridiculous. So, you know, presumably we're going to lose we're going to lose the game very soon, and I'm okay with that because it's gotten to do its thing. Yeah, actually, I will keep this. It's not amazing, but we have, I should have led with a mountain there, actually, for the Magma Opus, but we have, Fight with Fire to remove an early creature. No, stop it. But not that early creature. My internet died. Did I miss the deck pop off? Yeah, I think it popped off. I think last game was popping off.
Yeah.
I'm going to cycle. They got our Rishkar. That's so rude. I'm going to cycle this for a treasure, which hopefully we won't have to use, but...
Hey.
I think we just fight with fire this Rishkar. What do you think? Stops them from ramping.
Yeah.
Opponent simply right-clicked our Rishkar. No, that's our Rishkar. We paid for it. Put it in a hexagon.
Ooh.
I wonder what you feel most.
That's bad for us.
You
Yeah.
intellect.
Our key to the archive and our Celestis, that honks. All right, well.
Haha.
There. Was that a Twitter NFT joke? It was. Can't use Ashiok now. Please don't. Please don't kill the Immortal Sun. Okay. Okay. Let's do stuff. Right. Can't search our library because of Ashiok.
Yep.
That's fine. I was gonna get a Swamp and Eldest Reborn, assuming that they would sack their Ashiok, but here we are. We can exile the Rishkar from our Rishkar from their graveyard. Well, Not a lot else going on. We have a lot of mana here, but it doesn't really do anything. Alright, pass. Ooh! Oh, that is sudden. Okay. Yeah. I guess I could have attacked Ashiok there. With both of these.
Yeah,
I mean they would have got us, but...
Yeah. Oh, no.
Ugh. Can't be countered, hey? Oh, no. Ah. Can't be countered. Okay. Wait. Let me float a green. Uh-oh. Hey, Beach.
Oh, Christ.
Are you okay?
Something just flew into my eye.
Amazing timing.
Oh,
Are you alright?
I'll be okay.
Okay. Give me that.
That was the green screen group we set up earlier. Pre-recorded video for,
Wasn't it hilarious?
worked out really well. We thought you'd all like that.
Alright, well, what do we kill? I guess Thrix. Yeah?
Yep. I mean, we are just gonna die to it otherwise, so.
Wait. Oh, it doesn't cost anything extra for me to... Okay. Yeah. Is Beach alright? Well, something flew into his eye, but I don't... Presumably he's okay. Man, if they hadn't gotten our keys... Oh. Dinger. Gets exiled, we don't even draw. That sucks. And their things all have menace. This is awful. Alright, well. Give me that. Oh no, what do they have? We're super dead.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see how we win this one.
I mean, we can get Banefire back.
Still pretty dead, aren't we, though? Even with Banefire?
We're like reasonably dead with Banefire. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Because everything costs one less, right? So... But, like, we can Banefire away their Noxious Gearhulk and play both of these creatures. Alright, X is 1. Get back. Should we get back both of them? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we only have 4 other mana, so no, we'll do this. Alright. X is 1. Get back Banefire. Pay that. And then we, what? We do this and still have enough? No. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. AX is 4. Do that because this only costs 1, 2, 3, 4 total. We could have rolled the dice on Oracle there, but then we wouldn't have been able to kill the Gearhulk, so this seems fine. Okay. That was probably Alrund's Epiphany that they foretold there. It could have been Poison the Cup. Oh, it was Poison the Cup. Look at that.
That's game. I think, right?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Oh, no, because we gained a life there?
That might have made the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we blocked Clone Crafter. Go to 1.
Oh, no!
Why? Why do you have to do us like this? Alright, so then like that.
Oh.
Curses! Oh, I should have used Green Seeker there, but that's fine. Oracle into double white. I don't know how. I mean, it's theoretically possible. Double untapped white, very unlikely. All right. Maybe they don't see the line. I think that was the line.
They saw it.
Oh. Dinger. From Hell's Heart. Darn. Oh, well.
Are we 1 and 2 now, or was that the
No,
third?
that was it. That was
the last one?
2 and 3. Not great. Cube. What can I say?
All right. Mono red. Oh boy.
Right, Sovereign. Mono red, you say? Very well. Now chat will no longer get mad at us for leaving the cleave, as I did in that last draft. Strixhaven time. It might be. I think we'll still be able to fit Strixhaven in if we're forcing mono red. Can't draw Elish Norn Club. We did, though. It was white mana that was the problem there.
This is a bad mono red pack. Alright, so... This pack sucks.
Not great.
What the? This pack is terrible. I actually kind of just want to take the Dwellers and be like, screw it, we'll figure it out. Maybe Tara, welcome back for 88 months.
Like, I would probably actually take, like, Vraska or Baral's expertise. Take Jace for self-mill.
Yeah, I mean, Dwellers are...
Or we could just signal the only red card.
Yeah, no, I actually don't mind.
All right.
Dwellers into...
Anax.
Anax is pretty good red card.
There's so many good cards going around.
Into...
I'm just taking whatever's red.
Wow, there's 3 Triomes in that pack.
Yeah, that's wild. This card's red. Basically. It's basically red.
What? Where's all the red cards? Perilous Mirror's red.
If you look closely.
Yeah. Don't look past the green, and then you're fine. I don't know.
Rem, probably.
I guess.
Yeah, we'll pick up our red in pack too. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Who's in here? Okay, I don't recognize those names, but it could be anybody. Yeah, red just might not be here in pack 1. We'll get it. We're strongly cutting it, so we're sure to get it past our way in pack 2 at least. Yeah, you can see the names again. I don't know if they only disabled it during the arena open and then brought them back, or if they figured out how to have them only be disabled during the arena open. I don't know. Yeah, just because a deck splashes red doesn't mean it's not on a red. Didn't we have a thing about that? Oh, man. My arm is so sore. So, what's going on here, table?
Stop bogarting all the packs.
Yeah, there's an Iceman and a Snowman.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
And Bovary over here sitting on 6 packs. The whole table just glowering at them. Draft weight AMA, go for it.
I mean, that's just every stream.
Yeah, what you got for me? Bring it on. I'll answer your questions.
Draft weight power nap.
Oh, okay. I had a real dad nap yesterday
Nice.
because I got my boosty and I was just knocked out. Favorite flavor of ice cream? Mint chocolate chip.
Vanilla.
The green one with the chips in it. What's your favorite food that no one else in your friend group likes? I don't know. That's a great question. None of these cards are red.
That is an interesting question. I don't like how.
Icy Manipulator's red, I guess. Oh, there we go. Young Peasy.
Now something flew in my eye.
Are you guys done with new badges for Twitch? Oh, we need to redo our badges.
Yeah.
Because they go higher now. So good question. That'll happen at some point. Hexy Lexi, I don't know why we're so ding dang amazing, but I'm glad you think so. Also, you changed your username? Didn't used to have numbers on it. Am I wrong? Do you have a favorite card in this set? Well, this is a cube, so I don't know. I mean, the Immortal Sun, maybe? Is everyone doing well? I mean, in the grand scheme of it's like, if you're grading on a curve, then yeah, you know. In the face of everything, I'm doing fine.
Where's all the red cards?
I don't know. Have you been keeping up with AEW? Not as much as I'd like. I have a bunch of it, like, standing by so I can watch it, but I am a little bit behind. Favorite card from the last year of Magic. That is tough. And why is it Ragavan? That is, tough. Infinity will now be released in the second half of 2022. No! Curses. Wait.
Missing the missing the April Fool's date is a real bummer.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'll have to talk later about how this is going to affect our scheduling. Clifftop Retreat for our REM splash. Perfect. Also, white's very open. Opinions on civic heraldry. Can you clarify what you mean by that? What the heck? You mean like town flags? Like that kind of thing?
Solar Blitz, welcome after 34 months. Thank you, friend. Appreciate it.
James, what's been your favorite of the Marvel Disney shows you've seen so far?
Honestly, it's probably Hawkeye.
Frig is this? I'm gonna take Faceless Agent.
Sure.
I haven't seen Hawkeye yet. Ooh, Lava Coil. I haven't seen Hawkeye yet. Obviously, it's on my list. So of the ones that I've seen,
I mean, prior
Loki. I enjoy all of them. I actually think I very much enjoy all of them.
Yeah.
But probably Loki. Currently, I'm using my Disney Plus for Boba Fett, which I think I'm an episode behind on, but I'm enjoying. What do you do with the Crack-A-Pack cards? Sort them, take them down to Yellow Jacket, sell them, and everybody gets store credit. Unless someone really wants a specific card.
Yeah.
Was there an answer to that civic heraldry question?
No. Well, there might
I
have.
would have specified vexillology if that was what I meant. Well, whoa, okay. Settle down.
Holy moly.
Town coats of arms.
Town
Okay.
coats of arms.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I have opinions on them. Seasoned Pyromancer or a Braid, probably, or the Tomato. Probably Pyro here.
I
We could just take the
I
Tomato.
I almost like the Courier the most. Is Pyro good? What is it even? I don't know. Yo, Narkuru, welcome back for 22 months. Thank you, friend. Appreciate it. Do you have an opinion on Bofa?
Courier is the boomer pick.
Jordan, what's Bofa?
Ligma balls.
44 months. What did I say? Did I say 22 months? They're on a 20. Sorry, it's because they're on a 22-month streak. I saw that. 44 months, 22 months streak. I got it. Both of these friends of mine who I miss a lot. Oh, he got us.
Boom.
Roasted.
Anyway, in answer to your question, do I have opinions on civic heraldry? Yes. If you showed me some civic heraldry, I'm positive I would have opinions about it. I don't have any, like,
Greater.
go to, like, I can't, like, sit down backwards on a chair and be like, all right, kids, let's rap about civic heraldry. But yeah, there's some real trash out there. Heraldry Graham video when? Well, I've got to do the one on Olympic mascots. Because I've done a lot of research on it and never got around to doing it before we moved.
Glory
and
burn.
then got distracted by moving.
Reaper, thanks for the 50 bits. Appreciate it.
Where did your interest in typography come from? My dad's always been interested in design. Growing up, he had a lot of Letraset, which are like the old sheets, these sheets of almost like tracing paper with lettering on them, and you'd like draw over them with a pen, and it would transfer the lettering onto a paper. And I thought those were really neat. And then I worked at my university newspaper, and the production coordinator taught me a lot about fonts. And then I became the production coordinator, and then I had to really care about fonts. I didn't have to, but if I hadn't, the paper would look like ass. So it's something that's developed over time, shall we say. What's your preferred average font? It's hard to say no to Helvetica. Burning down the house.
Yo, Wiz, welcome back for 8 months. Ooh, this button showed up again. Appreciate it.
We actually there's a new version of it called Helvetica Now that came out a couple years ago that we use on a lot of stuff. We paid for it. We bought it. It was on like a release special for like $80 or something. Because original Helvetica wasn't designed for digital displays. Sure. Excuse me. What's the most blacksmith font? You're looking for something for a logo by chance? Probably something Gothic. It's tough. Who makes Helvetica? I don't remember. Is it Monotype? So many type foundries out there. Rimrock wield. Excellent. What second language would you be most interested in learning? Japanese?
You say monotype?
Yeah.
It's monotype.
Hey.
Yo, Santos, thanks for the 59 bits.
Ooh. 50 bits.
Lure Store.
Got more Pride tees along with the Quirpline shirts.
Nice.
Oh. Hey, Beej. Someone in chat just noticed we got more Pride shirts and Quirpline shirts in stock.
You should have, yeah.
Nice.
They,
Spicy.
just had my meeting today, so they said, do we want to make these available? Yes, we do.
Make
I
them
have my mask
available.
on, I'm
Yes,
so
we do. Hey, Heather.
Yes.
Have you seen the documentary You Cannot Kill David Arquette? I haven't, but it looks pretty interesting. He's on a pro wrestling redemption arc. Does anybody think James needs glasses? I think James thinks James needs glasses.
I have glasses.
Oh, well. Then I'll shut up.
The problem is people have numbers in their names, and that's the first number I see. So I just assumed it was that. James definitely needs a nap.
Deemed-worthy over captivating crew, I think. There's also a sword. How many creatures do we have?
Quite a few.
Sword?
Sure.
Any plans to make Road Quest 2? I really loved it. I mean, no. The answer's no. There's no plans.
Desire,
There's
yes.
just thoughts and
Yeah.
hopes and dreams, maybe, sure. I feel like if there hadn't been a pandemic, that might have happened by now, but I have no idea. Too many of you want us to come to Florida.
Yeah, no. I'm good.
That's dang. Big Battlecry Goblin. It's telling how many of you want to not be in Florida anymore.
Bartholomew the Kitten, welcome back for 30 months. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Everyone gets a boat and has to sail around the island.
That would be
Boat quest.
no.
Going to Florida is a trap. They won't let you escape. Is there a place in Canada you haven't been that you'd like to travel to? Yeah, I want to visit the Maritimes.
Yeah, the Maritimes. Yeah.
Never been to the other coast of Canada. I've been to Boston, which is strictly the other coast of the U.S. Just about as far as matters. Someone joked about Road Quest 2 being in space. That's a long walk. Ooh, okay. Toralf's Disciple, the dude what makes lightning bolts, or Mizzix's Mastery.
I mean, like, Mastery is kind of absurd, but I kind of like. I haven't played with the thing that makes lightning bolts. I think that's neat.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a few cuts. We'll get there. This is a land. We'll say that's a land. So we gotta make 3 cuts. This is fine. Maybe, okay, Grimminishid's not that interesting. I don't actually know if this is any good. Well, none of these are getting in.
Man, this has been a bad draft for Mono Red.
Yeah. If you're most likely going to cast Fair Mastery, don't pick Mastery.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, Bartholomew the Kitten? Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff happened all at once that stopped us from doing Crimson Vow nicknames. But I think we'll probably do them again for... oh, right, we can cut Rim. Hey, Deemworthy Wield. We'll probably do them again for Neon Dynasty. We could just do this in 16 Mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, Donairs are the best. Donairs are great. Victoria, BC Donair Shop. Okay, I can recommend a place that does not make good Donairs, but makes the Donairs that I get when I'm watching wrestling with my wrestling friends. So they have a great nostalgic connection for me, but they're not good. Which would be Athena's. Remember Athena's?
Mm-hmm.
You need extra sauce. Did audio just get reduced?
No. We
I might have moved away from
we
the
might have
mic.
been sort of slowly scooching back from the table.
Okay. One more cut. Maybe icy.
Yeah.
Cool. And now... Why didn't I just select the thing? All right, Mono Red. Let's go. I don't know if this deck is going to be fast enough for this format.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've seen some really fun Mono Red decks.
Oh, I did
from
forget to
this
put
cube.
back the... Hang on, you're right. Thank you. I forgot about Shatterskull Summit. Shivam says I played Mono Red this morning and got shellacked.
Yeah, like, I've seen some good ones, but this is not really one of them. James and Nora, welcome back for 70 months. How has it been 70 months? That's how time works. I like Grim Initiate better than Egg.
Egg might not be amazing for this deck.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm actually gonna do that.
Driger Slash is a brand new sub. Welcome to the channel.
Wait, hold on.
Dridger.
16 lands plus the Shatterskull Smash.
Either
Alright,
way.
good.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Speaking of which, if you are new and are just watching today for the very first time and aren't following the channel, please do hit the follow button. It makes the little heart shine in the top right corner, and
Yeah.
it gets us very closer, or gets us that much closer to 100,000 followers here on the channel, and we are currently 185 away.
Wow. Nothing happens, but we feel good about it. Like,
Ooh.
YouTube, we got a plaque.
Yeah.
Twitch, 100,000
Nothing,
followers.
nothing.
Nothing, but it's nice.
Yeah.
It feels nice.
There we go. Thank you for the follows. Appreciate it.
A sense of pride and accomplishment. Precisely. Oh, keep.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Trigger slash.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Awkward. Because they're going to play the beast here. And unfortunately, that means we can't attack with Torolf's Disciple.
New to MTG, is Strixhaven draft worth doing? Yeah, it's a fun format.
I find it very entertaining.
I don't know. I feel like it was probably the most well-received draft format from last year. Like of all of last year's draft formats, standard draft formats at least. I think Strix was generally considered the fan favorite.
I like Strixhaven a lot.
Oh, they got the America sleeves. Heck yeah. Well, that was a fun game.
Yikes! Sleeves backwards.
Kind
But they are
of.
backwards.
Yeah, like it's kind of weird. Like I don't know.
No, they're backwards.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that.
Huh.
What would you say is the worst draft from last year?
Probably AFR. Only because it,
What was the fourth? There's Kaldheim, AFR, Strixhaven, and then there's Crimson Vow and Midnight Hunt.
I think AFR just because it turned into if you're not drafting red-black, you're losing.
Yeah, I think I still had more fun with the set overall. Than
Yeah, so did I.
Than Midnight Hunt.
So did
I would put Midnight Hunt. I would go Kaldheim, Strixhaven, AFR, Crimson Vow, Midnight Hunt is probably my 5 of last year.
Apparently, if the U.S. flag is vertical, this is how it's supposed to be.
Oh!
The blue field is
Why?
always on the top left. Huh!
I wonder why that is.
Because U.S. flag code has a lot going on. Fascinating. No!
I'm with you, James. Nice.
Wowee.
Yeah. That's probably my ranking.
What was the ranking again, sorry?
Kaldheim, Strixhaven, AFR, Midnight Hunt. No, Crimson Vow, Midnight Hunt. Sorry.
I think that's reasonable.
I think Crimson Vow and AFR are pretty close, but I just overall really enjoyed the D&D aspect of AFR. I thought it was fun. You're welcome.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I love that the flag code, which again is just guidelines, also technically means that this shouldn't happen. Now that's ironic. Oh. What do you think? We just sun and tank damage for a turn?
Yeah.
It's amazing that we drew this next. I guess we looted first, so. Uh-oh. We're gonna die. We are incredibly dead. Uh-huh. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well.
No, but what if we draw Elish?
Discard 2 cards, then draw 2 cards for each non-land. So that doesn't actually help us. We could cast both of these. Annoyingly, it doesn't actually kill anything useful. This is a sorcery.
Bolt, coil, pyro to draw 2, kill the 1/1s, then a 5/5 can attack.
Yeah. That's true. Guess we're doing that. Or just kill the 5/5. Well, too late now. X is 6 or more. So next turn, if we draw land, we can do that for 6 or more. Not that that necessarily helps us. That's true. The 1/1s could also crew the chariot. Good point. Good point. Because this is the nerfed chariot. It crews for less, and you only get 1 cat.
Yeah.
Which, from a lore perspective, is ridiculous.
Stupid, yeah.
That's the whole point, is that there's 2 cats. I block. I block. I block! Oh, no!
No, well, that's...
Interesting.
Yeah, what was the point of crewing there?
I don't know. I think they were thinking about attacking.
Ugh.
Young Peasy. X damage divided as you choose among up to 2 target creatures. So I can, yeah, I can hit the cat and the dryad for 4.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
this is 6. Because then it costs 1 less because of the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Kill the plant? Why?
Oh, because it'll turn into a 1/1.
Oh,
so the
yeah,
beast-
but then we can double block.
Yeah.
This means that this means if they want to use the, if they want to crew the chariot, they got to use the beast.
Yeah.
So. Go for it. I'm not attacking. No. So you're saying there's a chance? There's a chance.
Yeah.
There is a chance. Young Peasy pooping out 2/2s is
He has good
pretty
game.
alright. If they swing out, there's a chance we kill them. Not even swing out, if they just attack with the Lovestruck Beast. Our son! No, our beautiful son!
Yeah, that's,
My precious boy!
Alright, well.
Curses!
Things were looking okay there for a moment.
Beast can't attack anymore.
Nope. Sure can't.
That thing's got trample, but now the beast can't attack. That's hilarious. Okay. 2 damage to creature, 2 damage to... Okay, so we can insult and injury. And kill this. Can this still block? This can still block. Okay.
Suffix, welcome back for 101 months. This means I get a dog, right? James, please deliver the Dalmatian. Jeez.
And then they block here, and then they take... They go to 12, and then they take... Oh, wow. They're so close to being dead here if we do that and swing all.
So,
Then we die to the... We don't actually die to the chariot.
no.
I'm doing it. Oh, and we're going to make 1/1s.
Mm-hmm.
We don't die. Let's do it. Insult. We're going to make 2 1/1s. They can crew to block. Yes. Hush. We're still not going to die here.
Quixotic Scrivener, welcome back for the 1 year. Thank you so much.
They've been pretty good about crewing in response, so they'll probably crew here. Yeah. So if I swing out, they put the chariot in front of the 1/1 and the beast in front of the pyromancer and go to 4.
It's not bad.
It's not great.
And lose the chariot, yeah.
Depends on how they block.
Yeah.
All right. I feel like we're already living on borrowed time. 3 lightning bolt? No. Toralf's disciple only puts 1 bolt in the... Wait. Am I misremembering how that card works?
What? Yeah, 4.
4!
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I am definitely misremembering how that card
Yeah.
works.
Card's sweet.
No, go back to making that block. Make the block you were going to make. Ah, dinger. They saw it. They almost did it. Alright. This is fine. Why does it cost 3 mana to insult someone in this game? I'll call you an idiot for free. Says Boonf. That's a good point. The economy is just out of control. Oh, come on.
Oh, boo.
Exactly lethal. Exactly lethal. I blame Vengevine. I don't even know what that means. Hey, for the people watching live and not on YouTube, though what's up to you on YouTube? How are you doing? What's happening on Tinker Tailor tonight?
Ian's making cheese.
Again? No, that was this week. Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, Ian's making cheese.
That's all. That's all he told me. Ian's making cheese. I feel like maybe he gave me more information at some point, but maybe I should look. Let's find out.
He's making a Gundam instead? Oh. He said that wasn't going to happen because the thing didn't arrive in time.
Oh.
That's much less interesting. Why does this board still have the Christmas decorations? We're like 3 weeks into January, and this
Oh, it still has the Christmas stuff going on?
the prow of this boat is still wearing a toque. Oh, nice. What did this draw us last time?
I don't remember.
It was the Seasoned Pyromancer, right?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Human, I think, is the most prevalent creature type. Ah, this is not an artifact.
Nope.
Friend.
I mean, he's Phoenix, right?
Oh, yeah, probably Phoenix. I'll attack with Faceless Agent.
Yep.
I was going to attack with Toralf's Disciple. Oh, it is a goblin.
Yeah.
It's a goblin. I should have attacked. Oh, well, this is fine. Alright, big attacks next turn. Goblin, Phoenix, and Disciple all get in. Oh, this is a good turn for us. This is going to get out of hand. Let's draw a land so we can also pump the goblin. Nice. But after we make another goblin.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty demoralizing. Oh, okay, okay. Back at 11 already. All right, so excuse me.
So coil and swing
Yeah, exile.
and win.
Oh, it leaves the battlefield. It's not. Oh, okay. Well, we just do. Wait. So this is 1, 4. Oh, and this pumps. This is probably. I haven't counted. This is probably fine. We've got 35 cards in our deck. How many of them are Lightning Bolt by volume? Trust chat, it's lethal, says Megados X. No.
Yeah, no.
I never trust chat lethal. Not anymore. Not since the accident. I'm out of water. Man, this is showing up. Yeah, all right. This is not an amazing hand, but I probably just lead with this. Hope we don't need it. Stop it. Does this do 5? Okay. Chat lethal sounds like some sort of disease. Yeah. It's malignant.
Ooh. Yeah.
Let's...
Do you just Pyro Faithless or Harvester?
I think Harvester. And then next turn we can kill Lovestruck Beats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That noise.
James, chat. What should I include in this job application cover? Wrong answers only. Do some deep dives into how many minutes you think you've spent pooping in your life.
So, like, the other option
whole
is that we just, like, play Phoenix and hit with Harvester and take a hit from the Beast.
Mm-hmm.
I think we want to maximize use of our mana.
Kodatsky, welcome back for 43 months. Hello, Graham and James. Hope you're having a good one. Also, chat, for those who have been following, I got the bussing job!
Nice!
Congrats.
I don't know what you're talking about, but congratulations.
2.7% of your life?
Of what?
I think time spent pooping? Seems like a lot. Say your ability to scroll through Twitter really fast means you're able to manage just like a shitload of people. Love it.
I was hoping for a land there. Sword gives you protection from their deck. Yes, but I would like to be able to play and equip it in the same turn.
Yeah.
So... yeah, let's peasy.
Time spent pooping 22%? Whoa, you should see a doctor.
22% of your life?
That's too much time. That's like over 50% of your time is spent sleeping and pooping. I think that should only be true for the first, like, year or two of your life.
I guess we pitch insult, because we can still cast injury from the bin, even though we'll lose out on insult. Excuse me.
Probably the last few years, too. Well, that's just depressing. Hey, you wanted land.
I did.
Pardon me.
Oh, that's awesome, Kadatsky. Good job. Now they can play creatures. Oh, no. Okay. Man. Opponent has a lot of stuff going on. Sure. We'll do a Chumperino just for that one. Ain't gonna matter with a Phoenix wielding a sword. Yeah, that's sort of the impression I get. Well, sorry, friend, but you're full of puppies, and that ain't right. A lot of other options of things I could have done that turn, but... Husky, oh no. Alright. Time Warp, Discover the Formula,
Wow.
Elder Gargaroth,
Wow.
Rexage, Rishkar's Expertise. Wow, we got some good hits there. Yeah. They're gonna draw some cards this turn. You may cast creature spells from the top of the library. Okay. Oh, hey, what's up? They're gonna draw a lot of cards. On the upside, we're gonna kill both of their creatures that let them look at the top of their deck. So that's fun. How many are in their library? 15 cards left. Oh, I should have let more of them hit me and then they would have drawn their deck out? Oh. I hadn't thought about that. They have Into the Royal now, so they could actually bounce the sword, which is annoying. Yeah, they might not see the line. I feel like they will, though. Yeah, I'm gonna injure this bird. Sorry about your bird. Wham! Sorry for injuring this bird. Ooh, checkpoint's up. They saw it coming. Oh. That's fine.
many cards are left in their library?
12.
12. Okay.
So they're not going to lose this turn.
No.
But I'm just going to slam and play Perilous Mirror.
Yeah.
Bird taps for blue. Oh yeah, bird taps for blue. That's true. Oh, let's see what happens. They're still going to take 4 here. I guess I should have attacked with Harvester as well then.
Descalon, welcome back for 9 months. Sup, baby? Congrats. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay. Can't block. All right. That's true. They could have blocked Harvester with Goose and then used it. But then they wouldn't have the Goose.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. This way we get to block with Harvester, so that's fun too. Yeah. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Pilot us to another win.
This is... That's better. This mouse feels weird. May we come in? 56 months off topic, but big thanks to whoever composed the checkpoint intro music. I got through a day at the ER with my 18-month-old. They're fine, but looping those 10 seconds a few thousand times. I believe that was Bradley Rains. Back in the day. It should be in the credits as to who it was, but I think that was Bradley. Way back in the day when Bradley used to do music for us. Does somebody have to manually add all the cards to LRRBot? No. It's pulling from a database. Can James answer all the impossible questions Graham could not? Oh, absolutely. Who decides on the schedules for the various LRR streams? I mean, we all do? Yeah, human. Cool, when are you going to text me? Was I supposed to? Have you texted me recently, Jordan? I don't see any texts.
You're gonna get a text now, and it's just gonna say balls, 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 balls.
Probably.
All right, what's happening here?
Hello, Jordan.
What are we doing? Goblin buff and swing. I mean, we could.
Yeah. So we drew Soulscar Mage off the Faithless Agent, and then drew Battlecry Goblin for the turn. Not much else has happened. They killed our Young Pyromancer.
We could kill theirs.
Yeah, I don't hate that actually, because they kind of. Yeah, actually, I
let's fire
like
the
that.
pyro. They could have a counter here. James is doing an impromptu AMA. That sounds like James.
Where am I out there?
The game Halo. Oh yeah, we're doing Halo again at some point, right?
Yep.
Excellent.
Oh, right. You wanted to know what day that was going to be.
Oh, well, that's a problem potentially. Maybe we should also mill them out, though. How many cards do they have? 25? All right. Let's go. Let's go to the mall. You get to draw one card off of us. got their Discover the Formula, their Midnight Clock, and they're burning down the house. That's so rude! It's faithless looting. +2/+2, hey?
It's 4. 2 plus 2 is 4.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we Torolf's Disciple, but where do we put the sword? On the Disciple? Sword on Dog? Yeah, I guess we'd sword on Dog. Dog sword. Give me bolts. Makes it even harder for them to mill us out. One land. You get one. You have what? They have 11 cards left in their library. If we hit them with the sword again, and they hit a bunch of lands of us, they might mill out because of patient rebuilding.
Yeah.
Which would be hilarious. Triome. Ah, I see. Hilarious. All right, well. No!
Oh my god. Wow.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Yeah, draw 2, idiot. They still might just mill themselves out.
Yeah?
They've only got 8 cards left in their deck. Oh no, they're gonna discover that. Wait, no, discover the formula just puts them way closer to being dead. Or artifact. I always forget about that. That's a problem, actually. Midnight Clock. If they just go absolutely ham bones on Midnight Clock, that's gonna be a big problem. Well. Can they put enough? I don't think they can put enough counters on the clock.
No, not.
Yeah, they can put 3 counters on it this turn.
Whoa, my god. Wow.
It's an artifact. Why? Well, I think... I don't know. I actually think they're in a lot of trouble here. Still. How many bolts left in our deck?
I think there's
3?
I think it's 3.
Yeah, there's 1.
So we just have to kill something here, or?
They have something foretold, but it's... Oh, they use neutralize. That could be saw it coming. Yeah, we gotta kill something here.
Yeah.
I guess we just deem worthy.
Yeah, you just have to do something.
Alright.
Go instant speed. They probably tap down for clock counters.
That's true.
I mean, if they have the counter, they have the counter, right? So.
They could still draw out here.
Ooh. Fluky Luke, 89, welcome back for 10 months. Thank you, friend. Appreciate it.
Okay. Earthshaker Kenra's good. Are we dead?
Wait, what does that do? Oh, right. Yeah. Wow.
Wow. That was cruel reality. Amazing. All right. That's the kind of deck we wanted to do last time. Wait, are we on 2 and 2 already?
Probably. That's fine. This is probably the last game anyways. It's 20 to 5.
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
Yep, seems good.
I agree, Shivam. That was pretty cool. They were probably having a terrific time that game. Take one. Now, is it the in your library? Okay, so pulling cards out of your library does change the numbers for what's in your library, so that's interesting. I could have played the Harvester. This is good too. Let's draw a card.
Ooh,
Oh,
wait,
warrior.
Is that
Interesting. Well, because so.
Oh, because the,
this is that's what I was just saying.
Yeah,
this is a
yeah.
human, and this is a human.
So the humans are out of our. Ah,
So now warrior was the most prevalent type in the deck.
that's a cool. Oh,
I mean, if this is
I
what,
guess yeah.
if this is what they want to keep doing. Sure.
Good lord.
Wow. All right.
They only have one card left in their hands.
I know. I think I'll play this.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Vadric. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I like this. We'll do this. Pump the Soul Scar Mage. Smelled like a Vadric deck? What does that smell like?
Vaseline.
Oh.
Foretell.
It's probably the counter spell. I had to guess. You know, you think you saw it coming, but I don't know if you did. I don't actually know if you saw it coming.
Smash.
I always use those as early as I can.
Yeah.
You never know how long
Was.
your either sphere harvester's going to be around.
And we're not using energy for anything else, so.
Yeah. All right. One card in hand. They're at 6. Ooh, very nice. All right. So if we get a land, I think they're just dead. Because we eternalize the Kenra. Didn't get a land. Mana value 3 or less, eh? Oh, I don't have any targets for that.
No. Well, you'll have Faithless Looting,
It's true, I will have Faithless Looting.
but it also is just a 4/4.
Would it be better to not cast here so as to not make it daytime on their turn? I think I'm only casting 1 spell here. What's this do again? Non-combat damage. I cast 2? Oh, right. Pyro and Faithless? Yeah, that's fair. I guess I'll discard these 2.
Sure. I mean, they go to 1 if you want, or no, they don't. Sorry. I would, yeah.
I'm still going to attack with it.
I mean, they'll block.
They won't block? They kind of have to
No,
block.
they have to block. Well, they don't have to block, but
Well, literally anything and they'd be dead.
yeah.
Right. Yeah. So an instant or sorcery that costs 6 mana or less, because this does make things cost cheaper for them. Hard evidence. That's the game. Well, no, they can draw. They draw off hard evidence. They draw from the clue. Nice. Well, it's 4:45,
Yeah,
so I think we're
we
running back.
We definitely have enough time for another one.
Yeah. Craven Inspector. Yes. Craven. The carcinization knows no bounds.
Hey, Glorybringer. Forgot about you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure, we'll do
Yeah,
this.
that's nice. Fine. Maybe draw a 2 drop.
A 2-drop would be nice, yes. I would enjoy that. So yeah, it's interesting that we must have a similar number of humans and warriors. And I think some of the humans are warriors. But that was cool that other times we've cast this, we've gotten a human. But the last game, we had 2 humans in hand already.
Yeah.
Which meant that warrior was actually the most prevalent type. What a cool card. That's annoying. Was that 2 top, 1 bottom? I hate it. Okay. Ugh. Why are we up against so many decks that also have Young Peasy? He's so good. Yeah, but like statistically speaking.
Krakens, leviathans, octopuses, serpents. Oh, I love them all. Let's get moving.
That's not what I expected Kiora to sound like. She sounds like Mary Poppins. To the dome! Actually, they're definitely going to get to play their Sphinx next turn. But whatever. To the dome! Yeah, just I feel like Kiora is generally more like, I don't know, not mean, but like Kiora sounds like a manic fishy dream girl. Says Spade Slick. Yeah, brash maybe. Julie Mon says, I always viewed her as Ranamon, so I expected squeakier. Is Ranamon...
One drop ripples and grows.
I don't know who Ranamon is.
I think it's the name of an anime, isn't it?
Is it one of them Digimons, probably?
Ranamon a half. Cian, welcome back for 15 months. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cian. It is a Digimon, okay. I would like to make that Sphinx go away. Alright, here's the plan. To the dome! To the dome. Easy. Uh-huh. Oh, you daren't. Very well.
Buckaroo Bonsai, welcome back for 3 months. Thank you so much.
The fact that the most prevalent type in your library changes throughout the match could make that card a real pain to use in Paper Magic, probably. Well, it wouldn't work in Paper Magic anyway. But usually you just, like, run it in a tribal deck, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
No. That's probably going to be bad. So we can kill... We can kill Kiora. Because this is +2.
Yep.
Oh, no, that's not... It's not what I thought. Yeah, we probably kill Kiora here anyway. But yeah, let's Earthshaker. I'm just trying to figure out what we fire at, where we point everybody, because I thought this is only +2, so the math doesn't quite work out. Gotta send everybody at Kiora. Yeah. Well, not everybody. We'll just both of these over there, and then over there. Do that, and then we'll do this over here.
Well, this sucks.
New checkpoint was a banger, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, that's a big story. We had a lot of people being like, "Boy, I can't wait to see checkpoint this week," which is a good feeling. I'd like to get up to Glorybringer mana so we can kill that Sphinx. Alright, we're getting there. No good attack this turn, hey.
I mean...
Guess we just Phoenix.
Yeah, that or Faithless Looting so we can dig for that land. So you could... Faithless and Pyro.
Pyromancer's gonna make me discard also. Yeah, let's just do the Phoenix and hope they don't burn us out. Yeah. Thank you, Sprawler13. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, Microsoft owns all the crafts now. I actually hadn't thought about that. So, we have to assume they have a counter here, right?
Yeah. I don't know what we want to do though. Yeah, I mean, I think you can cast the Harvester this turn.
All right.
Okay.
Huh.
And then, yep. I don't like swing all. I think that's a bit aggressive here.
Spacebar, spacebar, spacebar.
But I feel like, I don't know. It feels like they probably, if they had the counter, they would have
Countered the Harvester?
hit the Harvester there.
The frog occasionally sounds like a purring cat, and it catches me off guard. Do they have Sublime Epiphany? If they had Sublime Epiphany, they would have used it. We cast 2 spells here, right? They would have, like, countered it, and then made another Sphinx, and bounced our Soulscar Mage, and drawn a card, like...
I mean, okay.
Alright. I assume they're gonna kill that.
Oh.
Ah, Magma Quake.
Yike. Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm okay with this, I think. Let's see what happens now. Oh, no, nothing?
Internalized Kenner.
Yeah, well, we drew the land for it,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Could you prove?
I could have,
Okay.
but it's got haste.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
I assume they're gonna bounce it. Oh, okay. Stop it.
Alright.
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna play this, discarding land looting. I make a 1/1. Draw some cards. Nice, that is a good card to draw. Alright, do whatever it is you're gonna do.
Torrential Hero.
I see.
Oofa doofa.
I guess they're just gonna deem it worthy again?
Yep.
Alright. Oh no, they get to kill both of them. Gigas. All right. Well, at least we got our 1/1. Yeah, good thing I killed Kiora. Yeah, no kidding. That Gear Hulk is great. Oh no. Oh no. Boy, they really did. They have haste? Oh, we're dead. We're so dead. Alright, let's draw a card. Gets us either way. Oh, okay. That did save us a point of damage. Ugh. Well, that ain't gonna do it. Nope.
Well, at least they were kind enough to kill us right on time.
Yeah.
Oh. You're just the worst.
Counter your own counterspell. Counter your own counterspell.
Jigokuru, thank you for the 68th month resub. That's almost 90 years. Thank you, friends. Appreciate it.
Alrighty, well, that is it for LRRMTG for the day. If you are watching on YouTube, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Give a follow to the channel over there. Leave a comment. Why not? If you're watching us live here on Twitch, hello. Follow the channel. Leave a comment. This is true of everybody. This show is brought to you by Card Kingdom. Please check out cardkingdom.com/LRR. That lets them know that we sent you, and we do that because they're great. So say hi for us. Ask for a button. The button says you're brainstoning wrong. It's not brainstorming. It's written down wrong. It's your brainstoning wrong because of the brainstone. So that's fun.
Whoops.
And what was the other thing? Oh, and of course by you. Your kind support of our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. And everybody who subscribed here today, like those 100 bits from 3 4/5. Thank you so much. So stick around if you're watching live, because Ian's up next with Tinker Tailor Solder Fry, and he is making some Jundums.
I heard it's life size.
So tune in to find out if James is full of crap or not. All right, bye.
Bye.